Ladies and gentlemen, we have the first boss event of Update 51, and that is Phayze. On the brand new map 3 Mines round, with basically no rules attached to it besides removal cost rate being disabled. Now I wanted to use this boss event as a chance to showcase the new Bomb Paragon, but you're probably thinking, Ryan, you're against Phayze and the Bomb Paragon can't see camo balloons. Are you crazy? But that's exactly where you're wrong, guys. They have buffed the Bomb Paragon. This guy can now see camo. And with the Ice Lab missile dealing a ton of damage while having a short cooldown, I think this guy could be decent at popping bosses quickly, which is good because this week is indeed timed. So let's see how the Bomb Paragon performs. Alright, here we go. I'm going to start with my free dart monkey of freaking course, and we'll get my man Geraldo down round 1. Now that was actually an interesting thing. I forgot about that when I was checking out the rules. There is a max monkey limit of 30. So there's not really any bans that are going to matter, but the tower limit will make things peculiar here is all I've got to say. Either way, what's my plan here? Just get the rare Quincy action figure as soon as possible. I definitely want to experiment with the Bomb Paragon during this defend as well, because as I said, the Bomb Paragon can now see camo balloons and camo bosses too. They introduced that in update 51.1. So I feel like this would be a good way to showcase it against Phayze today. I'm not sure how helpful it would actually be against a timed boss. Stuff like the Wizard and Spike Factory Paragon is probably still much more effective overall, but Bomb Paragon might have a spot in the showcase, you know what I'm saying? Either way, after round 10 concludes, we should be able to get my first banana farm down. But yeah, unfortunately, we cannot mine these crystals at all. They have removed it, not because mining the crystals is like OP or anything for farming, but they're glitched currently. Also, let's redo this round, because I do have enough for my banana farm if we sell Geraldo. And I've got to think about my farm spot a little bit here, because where do I want my Monkeyopolis? I think we'll have our Monkeyopolis somewhere in this location. So then I'll get my farm right about here. And I'm hoping this Dart Monkey can solo round 11. I mean, this map's extraordinarily easy. Oh wait, I just realized I am not in ranked mode right now. Okay, that's an accident. Let me restart and I'll catch you guys back on round 11. With ranked. All right, we've made it back to round 11. It actually took me a while to get back to this point without incurring a time penalty, but we're here. And I'm guessing I need to build something with this dart monkey because there's no way a singular dart's gonna defend these rounds without a penalty. So I'm thinking about pairing this with a submarine. Let's see if that works. No penalty, please. We're good. Nice. This is not necessarily the best submarine spot of all time, but getting your first submarine down is only $200 because of that military monkey knowledge, and it's always an effective early game upgrade. Next plan's pretty simple. We just want to get the double farms up, and then we'll be selling one of the farms into a monkey bank. Second banana farm should be placed this round. Yes, there we go. That's quick placement. All right, I think this is the final round, though, of the dart and sub solo. That big group of greens in the back, I don't see myself defending all of that without a penalty. Yeah, I'm not even close. Okay. So the next tower is going to be a boomerang that I add to the arsenal. My question is, where do I want my boomerang placement? I'm going to say right around here. I don't know if this is the best spot or not even, or a bad spot, but it should be decent. I just want to hit the balloons pretty early on. Okay, thankfully we haven't taken any spike pile damage, so we can just eat this green balloon and we won't get a time. Well, actually we might get a time penalty because this map's so dang long. Yeah, normally you can leak that. That's actually pretty annoying. It's the first time I've had that problem occur. What's the cheapest camo detection then? Probably just upgrading this dart monkey, right? That's $290 to get camo detection versus, yeah, $400 for a ninja. So right there is a disadvantage of the map being so easy, guys, as funny as that is. Let's do some math though. If I sell a dart monkey for $218 and sell you for $2,589, in total we're looking at like $2,800, which means I need $850 for this guy, for the bank. Okay. One more banana. All right, perfect. And we should make a little bit of bank income mid-round from that. Okay, and I'm thinking after round 30 concludes, that's when I'll sell my rare Quincy action figure. That's normally the best timing, because after round 30, the interest on it gets smaller. So it's more effective to sell it and just spend that money on banana farming. So that's exactly what we'll do. 10.8k sell value. I'm a loan. Deposit. Okay, and I got a ninja on our side because we need this for the round 33 camo balloons. I'm hoping after this round concludes, I have that I'm a Falone ability off cooldown though. If I don't, then we're not going to be set up very well. Also, it should be pretty much maxed. I'm not entirely sure if we'll overflow or not. We'll see. And we have a max cash out. Okay. Sell all of this now. And I want my Monkeyopolis in this location, but we should be able to discount it a ton. Discount 1, 2, 3, and now I'll get you down right here. Monkey Town. What I can also utilize these discounts for while I have them is I can get a balloon trap in this location, or just an engineer that'll be built into a balloon trap, you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to utilize the discounts for too. Probably not. I think that's it. Okay. We can sell the rest of these. And right when the round starts, we use the I'm a Flown ability, upgrade Monkeyopolis, upgrade Balloon Trap, and probably get a banana farm down with that. All right, let's go. Perfect. Balloon Trap. Nice. Get a banana farm right here. Okay. And I think we can wait a little bit to replace Geraldo because we don't need a camo potion until around 36. So we can place him at the end of round 35 and maximize my farm income before that point. That's the best play. And let's get my man Geraldo down now. We'll just have him in the back. Kind of out of the way of things. Just want him leveling up, of course. And I think at this point we save for the rubber to gold. Now we don't have enough money for rubber to gold yet, but we should make that money soon. I think you need like 4.5k-ish on hand for it. Do I forward? Yes, I do. Nice. Okay. Rubber to gold this last group. Perfect. All right, then last but not least, with this farming setup, we want to get a couple boats on the water. We have to increase the range of the village to do this, which is fine. One right here. Purpose of these boats is basically we'll build them into favorite trades. It's going to give us increased sellback on all of our towers for the tier 1 defense, but also it's going to give us some extra income at the end of the round too. Now, what's my plan for this tier 1 defense? Well, I think we're going to test out multiple things. And the first defense I'd like to test is the Golden Justice. I know it's really good against Phayze. The main thing I'm worried about though is these rocks blocking the line of sight, so we'll have to find a good spot for it. But as far as cooling off abilities is concerned for Golden Justice, I think all we want to get is an overclock ready. So that's the main thing I'm going to be worried about. All right, we've got both the favorite trades now. We have the overclock off cooldown, or we can get a time penalty though. Sell you? No time penalty. Perfect. Now, part of the strategy actually relies upon me affording the 5th tier Desperado, so I'm hoping we can do that. We'll sell everything else off. And as for the location, that's the thing I'm not sure about. Like, I want it in a spot where it's not going to get blocked line of sight too much. Maybe right around here. Let's try it. We'll get the top crosspath on it as well. Okay, it's 39.9k. I think we can afford that. We use the overclock. We sell the overclock. We sell these boats. And I've got a little bit of extra money to work with, actually. I guess we can go jungle drums and are close to affording the Alk buff. If I could afford that Alk buff, it'd be nice. Let's just see how this does first of all, though. Can it even reach? Okay, it can. For a little bit of time, and now it can't reach. I feel like we would need a different placement. Oh, and the balloons are actually blocking the rifle shots as well. That's not ideal. Well, I don't think this is going to be the fastest then. A lot of things are going wrong. On top of that, it can't actually reach the boss once again. I mean, it's not a slow kill by any means, but it's not perfect. Okay. Well, then we can utilize this overclock for a different 5th tier. That might be better. The other one that comes to mind is Carpet of Spikes. And I think Carpet of Spikes is going to be really good in this map because there's a lot of overlap with the track. That's the one downside though. I did not cool off a Spike Storm ability, so technically it probably would have been more ideal to have Spike Storm ability off the rip, but we'll see how this works. So these sell for what, 13.6k. So I will have enough cash, but maybe we get a Jungle Drums Village first? Or an Alk buff? Let's do an Alk buff instead of Jungle Drums Village. I think that's more effective. Now I sell the rest of this. And we will give a Sharpening Stone to you as well. Then, right when the round starts, we use Carpet of Spikes ability. Come on. Let's go now. Okay, that insta-kills the first skull, which is a good sign. Oh, the second skull is going to take a while. I still don't have this off cooldown. That's the downside. Okay. Second skull is taken down, though. Let's use the ability now. One ability is enough to take out each skull, which is a good sign. That's something, at least. Alright, there's the 4th ability. Okay. I've got to wait some time on this 5th ability, which is annoying. That wasn't bad, though. That wasn't too bad. What was that, like 1 minute 7? I'm guessing we could have cut off like 5 to 10 seconds if I pre-built Spike Storm, but it's fine. We'll take it. Now we'll just sell these guys off, though. And I guess we'll get back to farming. The question is, where do I want to set up my Monkeyopolis? I want to set it up in a location where I can fit a ton of farms in range. I think maybe just the same spot, in all honesty. That way we can utilize favorite trades as well for sellback, which is really good. Triple Village, and then Monkey City, Monkeyopolis, perfect. And we definitely want to get the Balloon Trap back, that's super important. And now I think we just save for a banana research facility. Well, actually, we're kind of far away from affording it, so maybe instead of just straight up saving for that, we go for a couple 3rd tier farms first. That's most likely the more optimal route to do it. Back to farming though. Oh wait, I'm stupid. Let's just rebuild that entire setup once again. Backing out and coming back in is going to clear the map of spikes. I didn't even realize there's still spikes on the map. Okay, we've done this correctly this time around. Let's upgrade glue splatter. We're looking good. We've got camo potion on the trap as well, so we can eat those camo balloons. So now we officially save up for the BRF. I've got 4 marketplaces down. I think that was the correct order to do it. BRF should be afforded after round 45 concludes. Well, actually, wait, we might be able to get it right now. If I collect that manually, yep. Do I get a crate from that? I do. Okay, so it's technically worth for sure. I didn't even realize this as well. I could have fit another banana farm, believe it or not, right here. But we're not going to go for that next. We are going to go for a overclock. It gives a bonus of 80% income at a lot less than 80% of the price. So mathematically speaking, it just makes complete sense. We have hit round 47 though, which has a bunch of ceramics. So I think before we get the overclock, we probably should get up second balloon trap. And hopefully this can deal with all of the cerams for the most part, at least. It looks like we're good. And with resetting the traps, I should be able to afford the overclock. I can. And we'll start building a couple of these into central markets. There's the first one. Starting around 50 though, I do need to get a spike factory down because there's gonna be Moab class balloons. So we'll go for the classic Moab shredder, just targeted right about here. Let's see if it works. Yep, pop the Moab, rubber to gold the ceramics, and we eat the ceramics with the balloon trap. It's perfect, ladies and gentlemen. Favorite trades on that. Can I get the second boat? I can't fit a second one? No. So we only get a 4% extra sellback on those 3 farms. Let's math this out though. Both of these sell for about, what, 7.6k? Then we've got another 18k, call that 25.5k, another 18k, about 58k, give or take, total sell value of all my farms and the boat. So that means I need 57k on hand to sell for the Banana Central. Good to know. That's got to be like 1 or 2 more rounds of farming, I guess. Also, Geraldo has just hit level 9, which is good, so we can use that fertilizer. W Geraldo. Alright, we're close to 57k, please. I think we can afford it, actually, with resetting the traps. Let's sell these farms. Wait. My math was completely wrong. Well then. I could have gotten it mid-round 53. I had more money than I thought. I think round 54 is also when I typically go for a 3rd balloon trap, so we probably should do that. I'll just have it right around here, I guess. And the next plan for farming is pretty simple. We just want to continue to build BRFs that are buffed by my Banana Central. Alright, so I've now noticed I made a small mistake of not upgrading Geraldo to level 11. You normally want to do that on round 55 because that way you get 2 rejuvenation potions for the tier 2 defend. But since I didn't do that, you'll see how I adapt my tier 2 defend in a couple of rounds. Here's how I'm going to adapt. We're going to build our setup 1 round earlier to get all of the ability cooldowns off initially. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this with the boats to get increased sellback. Favorite trades in this location, and I guess I can get favorite trades down in this location, and 1 up here as well. Alright, and we're looking for 25,000 of support sacrifice. This farm in itself is like $20 away, so all I need to do is get a little beast handler alongside of it, and that'll give me the support sacrifice I need. Get 2 Sun Avatar, sell this off, and get the support temple up. Perfect. I can probably just sell these boats now. I don't even know if the boats were worth, in all honesty, but we used them. Now, I don't actually have that much money remaining. Maybe it would have been smarter just to farm for another round and not have ability cooldowns off initially, but we've already committed to this. We'll utilize some discount villages in the middle, first of all, and I'm going to go for spike storms. Alright, I've got 9 spike storms. I think this is the amount I'm going to decide on for the defend. On top of that, I do want to get probably a glue storm, and the last ability I need to cool off is going to be a home and defense ability. Let's see if I can afford all the spike storms I'm talking about. And it's looking like I can. We've actually got 10k to spare, which is a good sign. Okay. What to spend the rest of that money on? Embrittlement somewhere, probably? Yeah, I'll get an embrittlement up here. Perfect. And we can go for another embrittlement over here. And then we can probably go for a 3rd over here. Weird defensive setup, but I think this is going to work, guys. Now we'll just let round 59 play through because we need to get every ability off cooldown. 9 spike storms should work perfectly because if you think about Phayze has 6 skulls. So we can use 3 spike storms per skull and then rejuvenate and use 3 spike storms for the next 3 skulls. Oh, I'm stupid though. Going for the embrittlements was a complete mistake because I can't afford the rejuvenation potions or level 11 Geraldo currently. Yeah, that's not smart for me. It still should be a pretty quick kill nonetheless though. Right, let's go. And wait on the glue storm till now. Oh, that was terrible timing on the glue storm. Try that again, I placed on some free dart monkeys to help me a little bit, but I don't know if we're gonna get much quicker. Let's get it. Glue Storm? Yeah, I've just gotta wait the time. I've literally just gotta wait the time. Alright, second skull is quick because we're buying an intersection, which is good. Let's throw down more spikes now. Third skull. Third skull is actually pretty quick that time. I need to afford the rejuvenation potion, so we'll sell you. Wait. That was good. That was good timing. Alright, 3 more now. That was a quick skull, right? I feel like I can do better than this, in all honesty. I think my Spike Storm timings are still not perfect. Like, I wasn't... Let's see what our time is, and we can compare with the retry. 153.25. Okay. I think we can honestly shave a couple seconds with better timings of Spike Storms. Okay, how long was this one? 152.7. I cut like half a second. That still probably wasn't perfect, but I'll take it. Now it's time to sell everything off, though. We'll sell the spike factories on the right first, because those aren't underneath favorite trades. Get some favorite trades up. Sell the rest of these guys. And I'm wondering if I can afford a Banana Central. And yeah, we can afford it. Okay. Nice. I think now that we've utilized the temple to discount our Banana Central, we'll sell the temple underneath the triple favorite trades. Keep these favorite trades up a little bit longer, though, as I can go for Monkeyopolis right here. Perfect. And continue to utilize these discounts as long as possible. We just want to milk the heck out of these discounts, guys. Alright, I think this is looking pretty good so far. Now we can start selling off the discounts. They have done their jolly old job. We do want to leave at least one village here, though, just so that this guy stays range buffed. Okay, that took a while, but I think we transitioned back into farming in a good manner there. I like how that played out. Now here's the interesting part with farming. We haven't hit that point yet, but we are nearing the point where we're out of monkeys left. And technically, if you're like thinking about how many towers or how much money you're making, the overclocks are not worth it for like the tower slot, but efficiency wise, they are obviously worth it. So I don't know if we want to sell overclocks to like get more BRFs or not. I'm not sure about that yet. One thing I can definitely do to condense my towers though and help farming a little bit is sell for triple XL trap. So I'll do that now. That'll save me a whopping 3 tower slots. And we probably should get the other 5th tier farms in here too. Like the, what's it called? Monkeynomics and Monkey Wall Street. Actually, I changed my mind. Before we get Monkeynomics up, the next best thing for me to purchase is a big Monkeyopolis. So we got a bounty hunter here, and we're going to increase the range of this village. After round 72 concludes, I think my plan is. Okay, how big of range do we get here? That's pretty big. I wonder if I can get more... I probably can get more farms if I sell some things to place more farms. So we can sell this and you. That'll at least be 2 more farms in the range. And you can't give it an invisibility potion. Okay. Let's sell my triple XL trap as well. We get another farm right here and one down here. We can sell you and sell you. Wait a second. Rebuild the village range buff. One more farm right here. And then we can sell you off. Is there any more farms I can get in range? I could if I sold my Monkey Wall Street. Is it worth to sell this? Let's do it. Let's just focus on getting a really big Monkeyopolis. That's fun. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, let's go for it. Bada boom. Now with leftover cash, we definitely need to get a Monkey City back over here to buff my Banana Central. That's super important. Oh wait, one other thing. I think the Monkeyopolis gets buffed when you give it the Monkey City buff. So that's 100% worth it. 20% extra income on it. We need to save up for that, like, right away. Okay. Nice. Now I'm feeling pretty good. Alright, and I've hit the point of max farming towers once again, guys. I'm pretty happy I went for that Monkeyopolis, because if I didn't do that, we'd be making significantly less cash per round with this many towers down, if you think about it. Either way, what's my next plan? I think what I'm going to do is sell you and get a heli down here. Special operations. This will be able to defend, and on top of that, it'll clear up another tower slot, which we can get a favorite trades here to put inside of it. And yeah, I'll just let these farms make income for like 2 more rounds. Okay, let's see how long a Bomb Paragon takes for tier 3 defend. It's probably not going to be super quick, because I'm thinking I can only get like a degree 20, but we'll see. I want to use the Bomb Paragon for all 3 of the last tiers, so yeah. Now, I don't think it's going to be very quick of a kill, but we'll have to see. It might be decent. Please be at least degree 20. Okay. And my plan is to keep this Bomb Paragon up for the tier 4 defend as well, and then we'll get it like a degree 80 or something high for the tier 5 defend. Let's go. Now the annoying part is the bomb, again, it's the line of sight blocker is just really frustrating. It's getting completely blocked off the start. So I'm not a fan of that. We'll get a Monkey City back for this though. I guess we'll farm while we're defending. We gotta wait for the Bomb Paragon ability to be able to attack this. Let's use it. Oh, it actually takes out the whole shield. That's nice. Okay, so that's something. And if we can somehow leak, it actually activates the bomb blitz ability as well, which will lower the cooldown a little bit. So it's another thing we need to keep in mind. Reach the third skull. Can this reach? Or is it blocked line of sight? No, it can reach. That's good. Let's go for a couple overclocks back on our field. Okay. Let's hit this next skull. And then we'll use the ability now. The ability ignores obstacles, which is the nice part. But again, we just like can't see it. It's hiding behind the rock, dude. The rocks are my nemesis right now. I'm telling you. All right, peek back over Phayze. There we go. And we'll use this on the Phayze shield once again. Perfect. Just being able to one-shot that Phayze shield is really nice. I can't lie about that. I do enjoy that aspect of the Bomb Paragon, at least. But yeah, this is a pretty slow kill, nonetheless. We are going to be, like, above 4 minutes, or just about 4 minutes. At least we defended, though. That wasn't terrible, per se. Oh, and we actually leaked. Bomb Paragon cannot defend round 83 AI. You know, this Paragon might be okay for bosses, but it is terrible against the regular rounds. Let me say that much. This guy is awful at popping just the regular balloons that come out. Okay, so en route to getting a high degree Bomb Paragon for the tier 5 defend, I think what we need to do is start getting some Geraldo totems on our side, Paragon totems. So we'll do that early. Now, there's no chance we're gonna be able to get a degree 100 Paragon, I'm sorry. It'd be good if we could, but it's hard to farm pops with the bomb shooter to begin with. So I think degree 80 is like what we're looking for. And with getting degree 80, I'm sure we can pair that with some other Paragons for the tier 5 defend as well. Okay, fast forward to round 92, we've got a couple Paragon totems down now, looking decent, I've got to say. What I'd like to do at this point is start trying to farm some bomb pops at least. So to achieve that, I'm going for a temple up here, Sun Temple, and then I honestly think we'll build it all the way into a true Sun God. Now we can't afford it yet, but I'll afford it mid-round here. So that's the plan. A support True Sun God to help bomb shooters get pops. Here we go. Now the only annoying part is I can't really go for any tier 5 bombs or else I lose the Paragon of Power on my Bomb Paragon, which I don't want to do obviously. So I think instead of tier 5 bomb shooters, we'll just go for some recursive clusters. This is the best way to farm bomb pops with these. The only annoying part is the tower limitation, which makes me think maybe we just sell some of our farms to get even more bombs? I don't know. Okay, let's see how a setup like this looks. I think this should farm a decent amount of pops for us, hopefully. We're actually doing a decent job farming pops, better than I anticipated. Like, looking at these, most of them have about 80k pops, and I think I've got close to 10 of them down, so mathematically we've got to be close to 1 million pops total. All right, let's take on this tier 4 boss, though. Hopefully the Bomb Paragon's enough. How much damage does this actually do? It does almost the whole shield still. That's actually surprising. I did not think it was going to do that much. We can use it again. But yeah, the Bomb Paragon ability is like where the majority of your damage comes from. You might be wondering why I'm not buffing my Bomb Paragon with like the Boomerang Paragon or the Engineer Paragon at this point. And the reason behind it is pretty simple. If I get one of those Paragons down, I'm going to eat up all of my Paragon totems I've been stacking, so we want to wait to get any other Paragons for a while until I get my strong Bomb Paragon. I'm going to wait on this next Bomb Paragon ability. I think that's the smarter play. I just use it right away here. Yep. Lots of ZMGs coming. We're trying to still get some pops on the other bombs. We might actually activate the Bomb Blitz here, which isn't bad if we do that. We get a faster cooldown on our Bomb Paragon ability if that's the case. Okay, another skull taken down. Let's go. There we go, we leaked something, that's good. The cooldown jumped forward a little bit. Take care of this skull, please. This is definitely taking a while, I'm not gonna lie. But we're fine. 2 skulls remaining. Use this ability off the rip. Dude, that Bomb Paragon ability is so strong. That's really the only thing this Paragon's got going for it, in my opinion. The ability is pretty decent, and it's got a short cooldown. Oh, and I'm dead round 106. Dude, I also don't have the monkey money. So we have to go to the BT6 shop and use creator support code Mahalik Pops to support our favorite creator. All right, retry last round. I think what we'll do here to defend is use some Jerry items. Creepy idols, too. Don't use the Bomb Paragon ability yet. We want to wait till we hit the skull, obviously. Use it now. Perfect. And continue placing these Paragon totems, of course. Okay, surely this defends this time. Surely. It looks like we're doing good. We just take down this shield, and then I can use the bomb ability against the rest of it. Yes, now we use this. Okay. 1 skull remaining. We got this. Wait. No, I'm leaking again. These camo balloons are so annoying. So what I'll end up doing is selling one of my farms for a Energizer. Why not? That'll decamo. Okay. If we can get it back off cooldown. There we go. One more. And we should be fine. That took forever, I'm not gonna lie, but we defended. Now what we want to do is actually sell this Bomb Paragon right away, so we can continue racking up pops on these bomb shooters. And since we sold the Bomb Paragon, we can also get the 5th tier bombs in here finally, that I've been neglecting. This is looking decent, maybe. I think I've missed out on a lot of rounds to place my Paragon totems, by the way. Haven't really been paying attention to those as much as I should be, or also fertilizer on my Banana Central. This is a bit of sloppy gameplay, but it's fine. Okay, we've made it to round 118. This is going to be the last round we farm pops on the bomb shooter, and then we're going to get our bomb Paragon up. Place down these last Paragon totems as well, of course. We want to get it 1 round early, so we have the ability off cooldown, obviously. Now the question is, do I want the bomb Paragon in the same location? Like, I don't know if this is the best spot. I feel like this is the spot that gets blocked the least by rocks. Somewhere around here. I guess we'll do it in this location. I don't know. How many pops do we have, by the way? About 1 million on you, 200k, 700k, call that 2 million, and then like 400k on some of these. Maybe another 2 million from those, so like 4 million pops. I think it's enough for a degree 80. It should be. All right, max cash slider. What degree do we get here? 93. That's actually higher than I thought we'd get. Okay, I'll take that. We've got a bunch of money left over, obviously, so with this, I want to get a degree 1 boomerang Paragon. Or actually, let's just go for degree 20. You know, degree 20 doesn't cost that much more than degree 1. The main purpose of the boomerang is to get the buff on the bomb Paragon, but it will help us a little bit for the damage, especially in the area that the bomb Paragon can't really reach. That's why I'm getting it up here. All right, here we go, Glaive Dominus. Should be at least degree 20, 24. And then this is like an 11% attack speed buff on the bomb Paragon, so it's decent. Then last but not least, we definitely want to get an Engineer Paragon too. And the Engineer Paragon does matter how many degrees I get on it, because the overclock uptime is impacted by more degrees. Well, wait a second. We don't want to spend all the money on the Engineer Paragon though, because there's the Submarine Paragon 2 that's an option. Now, Submarine Paragon degrees doesn't actually matter at all, because we're just going to be submerging it. So let's get that first, and then we'll spend all the rest of our money on the Engineer Paragon. Sub Paragon right here. Wait, does this reach with the cooldown reduction? It doesn't. No! No! I have to move the bomb Paragon. Oh, that's so annoying. You gotta back out and come back in. Okay, I'll catch you guys back when the Paragon setup's done. That is very frustrating. All right, final Paragon. Engineer. What degree do we get on that? 33. So we have a degree 1 submarine, 93 bomb, 24 boomerang, and 33 engineer. Round 119. This should get dealt with pretty easily. And hopefully we get most of our abilities off cooldown here. And we do have the overclock back and the bomb Paragon ability off cooldown. We'll overclock this off the rip. I don't think it's going to even reach off the start though, is the annoying part. Let's go though. You ready to use this ability? Now? Okay, that did like a 1/4 of the HP, or maybe a 1/3. It was kind of hard to tell. But yeah, right now only the boomerang Paragon's attacking. The bomb Paragon can't even reach yet, which is really annoying. Let's use that again. All right, that did another big chunk. Explode the sentry. Damage is starting to amplify a little bit. I think Bomb Paragon is now officially attacking with the main attack. That's good. Another Bomb Paragon ability. That was solid. Let's wait to explode the sentry now. Perfect. Another Bomb Paragon ability. There we go. Explode. We'll keep this guy on strong as well. Oh, keep overclocking it. I don't know how long I had that overclock available. That's super important. All right. 2 skulls down. I think we'll pop this 5th tier boss faster than we pop the 4th tier boss, which is something. I think we're on track to do that at least. Another Bomb Paragon ability. Keep targeting the sentries. I also am curious to compare the damage of the other Paragons and the Bomb Paragon. I guess it's not really fair to compare it. Also, the Bomb Paragon's just getting completely blocked again. Like, not being able to remove these obstacles is the most annoying thing of all time here. I'm not gonna lie. It's so frustrating. But it's still interesting to compare the pops, I think. Even if Bomb Paragon obviously has a massive advantage with the buffs we're giving it and the amount of degrees we have on it. I think this is a second loop around, so we still have plenty of time before we have to worry about dying to Phayze. It's not going to happen. And we can actually use the submarine ability now to help me out for the end. I mean, it's a degree 1 sub, so how much damage is the submarine ability actually going to do? I guess we can compare it to the bomb Paragon ability at degree 90. Let's see. It actually did kind of close to the same amount of damage as the bomb Paragon ability. Now, the sub ability has a much longer cooldown, so obviously it's going to do more like per ability if they were the same degree. It was interesting comparing it. All right, tier 5 boss has been defeated. Not a very fast time for ranked, but it's a time nonetheless. Let's just review map. 27.5 million pops on you, 8.2 on the NG, 6.4 on the Glaive Dominus, and 1.3 on the sub. I'm guessing almost all of those sub pops are from the ability. Overall, I still think the Bomb Paragon is more on the mediocre side. I feel like this guy needs another buff of some sort, but it is nice that they gave this guy camo detection. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video though, and if you did, please hit the like button, subscribe button, round back out. Peace guys, have a good one.